Someone came up with an idea not long ago that intrigues me. He said, everything we do is either goal achieving or tension relieving. Now that's something to think about, isn't it? Everything you do is either goal achieving or tension relieving. You know, if a man's not too happy with his progress in the world, he should give a lot of thought to this idea. He should take a good long look at everything he does during his day, and as he approaches each act, he should ask himself, is this goal achieving or tension relieving? Now, we all need to relieve our tensions, but if we're doing too many things that are tension relieving instead of goal achieving, they're going to hold us back. Now, while I'm sure it couldn't be done, it would be interesting if a survey could be made to discover how much time is devoted each day of the work week by the so-called average man to acts which are strictly goal achieving. We might all be amazed to discover what a small amount of time is actually spent in earning our livings and preparing for our futures. This would vary widely, of course, from industry to industry and from job to job. The busy doctor, for example, might spend 12 hours a day actually in the presence of his patients. And every minute with a patient would have to be called goal achieving. Compare this with the time spent by, say, a salesman. How much of his day, and again, this would vary widely from industry to industry, is actually spent in goal-achieving acts. Driving from one call to another, even though he's not in the presence of a prospect or customer, would have to be under goal-achieving. Stopping for a cup of coffee would be under tension-relieving. So would chatting with people he can't sell or reading a magazine while he's waiting to see someone. Well, this is a pretty kind of vital balancing act that each of us should give some thought to. Going overboard in the tension-relieving department could lead to some serious problems in the future. Now, Samuel Johnson once said, every man is, or hopes to be, an idler. But like everything else in the world, there is a time to be idle and a time not to be idle. If you want to be idle later, in comfort, it's a good idea to make sure you're not spending too much time in idleness now. At any rate, I think it can be said that the success of a person in any undertaking will hinge directly upon his making certain that the majority of his daily acts are goal-achieving, and that he relegates to a secondary position those acts which must be classified as tension-relieving. It might be worthwhile carrying a little piece of paper and making a note as we do things during the day. Is this tension-relieving or goal-achieving? Now, just a moment for this message. We must certainly carve out our own worlds in this life, and the shape and size of them will be determined in large part by the balance we achieve between tension-relieving and goal-achieving acts. Thank you.
The message of Earl Nightingale explores the distinction between goal-achieving and tension-relieving activities, presenting a thought-provoking framework for evaluating how we allocate our time and efforts. It suggests that every action we take can be categorized as either contributing directly to our objectives or providing a form of relaxation or distraction. While both types of activities are necessary, the message emphasizes the importance of prioritizing goal-achieving tasks to ensure long-term success and personal growth. A critical point raised is the need for self-awareness and reflection in daily routines. By evaluating each action and asking whether it is goal-achieving or tension-relieving, individuals can gain a clearer understanding of how they spend their time. This practice can help them identify habits that may hinder progress and encourage a shift toward more productive activities. The message also highlights the consequences of overindulging in tension-relieving actions, such as potential regret or unpreparedness for future challenges. Conversely, focusing on goal-achieving tasks can build a foundation for future comfort and security. The comparison of professions such as doctors and salespeople illustrates how different roles naturally allocate time between these two categories. A doctor, for example, may spend the majority of their day in goal-achieving activities, while a salesperson might have significant downtime that falls into the tension-relieving category. This variability underscores the importance of tailoring the balance between productivity and relaxation to one's unique circumstances. The inclusion of Samuel Johnson's quote reinforces the value of discipline in managing idleness. It suggests that while idleness is a natural inclination, it must be approached with balance. By delaying gratification and prioritizing productive efforts now, individuals can secure a future that allows for comfortable relaxation. The message offers a practical recommendation to carry a piece of paper and note whether each activity is goal-achieving or tension-relieving, providing a tangible method to track habits and redirect focus toward meaningful pursuits. Overall, the message presents a valuable framework for self-assessment and personal growth. It encourages a disciplined approach to balancing work and relaxation, reminding us that the shape and size of our achievements are largely determined by how we allocate our time. By fostering awareness and prioritizing goal-achieving actions, individuals can carve out a successful and fulfilling life while maintaining the necessary balance for well-being.